All right, let's talk about today's price action. And let's look at a couple things here. Number one, let's just look at it as logically as possible. Since Friday's low, what have we done? Higher low, higher low, higher low, and even today, higher low. Higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. We've had a massive move up from Friday's low of 180 something points. Does it make sense that we'd have a nice little pullback? Yes. Now, the reason I'm recording this video is because I think a lot of people today thought they needed to be short. So we're going to take a step back and look at this logically. And we had a really nice discussion there in the Discord group. I'll put the link where the discussion started. I encourage you to go read that. So let's go ahead and mark this London low. Let's take a step back. Asia low. And we got this RTH high, right? So when we opened up, I was like, please come down to this area. Please come down to this area. Why? Because we are stair-stepping up. Who is in control here at this point? The bulls. Were we above the bull-bear line in our strong indicator? Yes, we were. So let's just drop down here to a 3-minute chart, our basic core strategy chart, okay? So when we opened up, we were looking, or actually I was hoping price would come in because the all-time high was just 60 points away, hoping that this would be the little pullback to get us going. And we were looking for longs here. Yes, we were. We were looking for longs here. Why? Because that's the proper play. The bulls control. When you come and grab the London liquidity, the Asia liquidity, and you're bouncing off a previous day high, what is the play in this area? I promise you, if I put this chart in front of your face and I said, what's the play right here at the London low, Asia low, previous day high? What's the play here? Well, we gapped up, we filled the gap, and now we're going to look for, does it rebound or does it continue the move? Because the bulls are in control, because the sessions are stacking like this, I have to lean long. I am not looking to get short here. Yeah, it's real easy in hindsight to go, you know what, we should have shorted the London high on that comeback, and oh my gosh, look at all the money I could have made. That's not the right play, though. That was the play today. In hindsight, that looks like a perfect trade. But ES is a long instrument. And shorting is dangerous on ES when the bulls are controlling. To me, there was no short here. The only short that I told the group that they could probably take if they wanted, we were down in this area here. We'd obviously had lost it, pulled back in, came to our bull-bear line. Here, let me pull this in. This is our bull-bear line for the week. We came back to the bull-bear line. Beautiful bounce. It failed. It backtested, backtested, backtested. I said, if you wanted to be short here to come and get the, overnight low down in here, and I told you that's where I would take my profit because that was a 10-pointer, right? Let me just make sure that was a 10-pointer. It triple tapped here. I'm sorry. I'm not going to survive a triple tap on a short when all we did was really just barely lose the bull bear line. We came back into an area that we're expecting there to possibly be a reaction. But once again, just like the battle plan said, this is the second time we visited the area. Is it going to have the same 60-point reaction that it had last night? Probably not, but I've got to trade what's in front of me. And boy, did this strong range do its job of trying to keep price up? You bet it did. You bet it did. It came back up and retested it and then shot right through it. So I want to curb the, man, I should have been short today. I should have been short today. I don't know. We've ran right back up and covered more than 50% of the move. I'm not sure short was the right play because at each of these levels here, I'm looking for a turnaround long personally. Also, when I look at core strategy and I literally draw out my levels, you show me a clean short. First of all, when we are laddering up, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. When we are laddering up like this, we're making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Why do we want to be shorting this? I would rather you have no trade than to say you should have been short. I would rather you have no trade. When can you start shorting? Well, how about when we start doing this? You with me? This is not the time to be looking for shorts, in my humble opinion. Now, the truth is you can take any trade you want, just never let it hurt you. Never add to a losing trade, never make things worse, all of those things. So I want to caution you on that. And look at this. The bears couldn't even get the RTH low. Couldn't even get there. Came right next to the strong range and cleared out of there, okay? The other thing I want to point out, and I put this in the group, typically the shorts only get 5 to 7 ladders. So we had 1 ladder, 2 ladder, 3 ladder, 4 ladder, 5 ladder, 6 ladder, 7, 8 ladders. 5 to 7 is typically what they get, and then there becomes a short covering rally when they can't get extension in that move. And that's exactly what happened. We short covered and got right back up. So I want to caution that on a day that looked like it was going to be a trend day south, and it was going to keep going, it's going to be a big vomit day, and this was the high, and it didn't turn out to be that way. Why? Because we are laddering up from Friday's low. That's what we're doing. We're laddering up. And what else did I draw for you in the group? So let's pull this back out. Whoa, sorry. Boy, sometimes the wheel on my mouse gets a little crazy. So we got Monday through Thursday here. Let's draw out a profile for Monday through Thursday. All it did was come back to POC. That's a normal thing. It's a normal event. And could you have been short going there? I honestly don't think that there was a beautiful way to be short that you could look back and defend. It was certainly counter, in my humble opinion. To me, there was just that one little short that you could have taken on the back test of the bull bear line, but I still wasn't looking for shorts, and I said I'm not taking it. But if you do, target here, and we discussed where your stop should be if you chose to do that. So be careful thinking just on